teammates. What was the hardest part of subtracting those 14 players?
Well, after calling Bill Walton himself personally and telling him he's not on the list, the hardest part was sort of deciding, do people like Ray Allen, who I believe is the greatest role player of all time, Reggie Miller, and like Paul Pierce, who of those three, I guess Reggie would be the only one to have carried a team by himself in his prime, and he didn't win a championship. Should we put those guys in the top 50 of all time? And the thought was, yeah, because of what they added to the game and what they've meant to it the last 20 years. I think that was it. The other thing was, and I'm with you. Like I'm older than most of the staff at the Undefeated. Taking down some of my childhood idols like Clyde Drexler and Wes Unseld, who's like a literally still to this day a civic treasure in Washington, D.C., and probably did more to give people the outlet pass and what it meant to the game than anybody but Bill Walton. That was rough. That was tough on me.
All right, so you kind of went there a second with some of the controversial names, but take us inside the room. Where were the most heated debates about? Because a lot of these are controversial, and some of the guys you mentioned, I didn't even think of as being controversial. So what were the most in that room?
Well, so for instance, everybody knows now, Matt, that Steph Curry is an all-time player in many ways, but did he have the body of work? He hadn't been in the league that long. Kevin Durant's got a larger body of work because he only had 1 year of high school. 1 year of college. But Dominic Foxworth, a former NFL quarterback and one of our colleagues, basically had a great point. He said, this guy, with the way he's stretched the court, has changed the game the way that, say, George Mikan or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did when they changed the rim, or changed the lane, or they outlawed the dunk in college. Like what Steph Curry has done, basically declaring himself open once he leaves his car in the parking lot, has done so much for changing basketball that how can we dismiss him as one of the top 50 players of all time right now?